So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back on the ground and back to Wright. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Run again with Wright.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua gonna give this to Wright. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of
it. He's got his man. It's Smith. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the ground, this is Wright. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Tua. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes
powering forward. He's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 12th touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Williams. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Half 18, half 18.
In motion, it's Robinson. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Up we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Jones on the bootleg. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
In motion, Peoples-Jones. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with Wright. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession using formation.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
On play action, it's Jones. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Half 18, half 18. Up we go.
Back to throw is Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Up we go.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
when the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Jones going to try and throw on third down. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
On play action, it's Jones. He keeps it himself. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Giants.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
In motion, Peoples-Jones. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. He'll get about 2. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Here comes the blitz. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay, here we go.
Jones operating out of the pistol. No chance at all. He'll go down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing, Jones. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hey, get set.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, 2.
A carry here for Wright. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Head up. This is right. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. 20, TX.
Tua now on third down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Tua now on first down. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
All right, come on. Turbo 3, get.
A run with the fullback, Ingold. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up, go.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Jones now on first down. The outside caught by Neighbors. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route, But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Jones to the air again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
There you go.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Up we go.
Now a play fake. Jones. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short.
Here we go. Rita. Out we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's going to have the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way. Yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Give here to Wright. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is caught. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Half 18.
On 1st down, Jones. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
A run here with Mostert. And he'll go down back at the 4. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Tracy now to return it. Yeah. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Third and long.
Chip.
From the gun, it's Jones. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one.
And he will get into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Miami. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will extend this third quarter lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Williams now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Jones now on first down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
They send him right out of the slot. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Jones. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Giants are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Miami. It's Mostert on the option. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. This level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. They face second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Out we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Chip. Out we go.
On the zone read, here's Harris. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Here's 3rd and 7.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Out we go.
Now Jones. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants sending out their punter. Will be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. But go down as an incompletion. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The motion man is Boyd. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. Back to throw. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
Once again, it's Mostert. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. On the return, it's Williams. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Elsa, up in the 6.
On play action, it's Jones. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
Great.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing, Jones. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Why shift to Crude? Crude. Here we go. Calm. Go, dog.
Jones gonna hang on to it here. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Up we go.
Play action now. It's Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. They'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll go with the counter on 1st down, and he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Joe Tryon Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
They put a receiver in motion to the left.
Up we go.
Now a play fake. Jones. A pass taken in by Harris. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go, hey. North salad. Up.
Jones. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Momo. Up, go.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.